Say hi when you're on. Hey, Francis. That's just... I'll wait for others to pop on. Because people think it's really, really funny. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Sonia. Have a safe flight. Rub it in. Your sister was rubbing it in this morning, Sonia. So hopefully you guys have a safe flight. And an awesome holiday. But anyway, so we're live tonight, guys. And I don't know what's going to happen with PayPal. Because somebody has decided, even though the last two claims went in our favour, someone's decided to redispute it. So I'm saying for now, like, orders are late. Orders are late. They're probably not going to go out till Friday or Saturday. Because of all this bullshit that's happened. So what I'll probably do is, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Anyone that ordered on Saturday and Sunday, will get free shipping because your orders have not gone out. We were hoping that they were going to go out tomorrow, but she's redisputed it yet again, putting in a bogus claim. So we're stuck having to wait 10 days to see if she sends the package with every single item. And if she doesn't send back the package with every single item, she will not be getting a full refund. That's just that. She'll only be getting a partial refund. But this person's been blocked. And this person will be... I've spoken to quite a fair few Pearl people that have had problems with the same person. And she's been blocked. No, look, Tash, it's my way of... I'm not going to take people's money for shipping when they're going to go out in the same package. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to charge it. So that's what I'm putting in place for tonight. Until I can get this shit sorted, because she's literally like, my account was frozen, then whatever funds were there are gone, because she's trying to... Originally she was trying to take $250 from me. She's now taken, I think it was $100 that she's taken, because the other one fell through. Because she tried to turn... I think her original claim was that she didn't get her order when she did. Something like that anyway. So there was only one, which is a small $40 order, a $40 claim that she's put through, which she just keeps changing the reason as to why she's putting in a claim. So I just turned around and I went, well, you know what, fuck it. At the end of the day, we've got a photo. If she doesn't send back the 27 items that were in that photo, she will not be getting a refund. And she's got to do it within 10 days and provide tracking. So, but the person's been blocked. But I just don't know. Oh, no, Ash, so what she's got to do is we've got a photo of the parcel of everything that she claimed was in there. There was two photos. One that had under 27 items and the other one that had 27 items. So we're going to say it now because she likes to spy on our show. If you do not return the 27 items in that second photo you sent, you will not be getting a refund, a full refund. Because that 27 items that you got is more than $40 that you paid for. And yeah, It's as simple as that. So if we do not receive 27 items in the post, I will be getting in contact with PayPal and you will not be getting a refund. It's as simple as that. Because I'm not going to let you screw me over because you're having financial hardship. That ain't my problem. You got your order. Now you're trying to make bogus claims, just like you tried making bogus claims about the other 2 orders that you received. So, and PayPal aren't stupid. PayPal aren't stupid at all. They know what's going on. And if she continues this shit, well, we'll just send her a cease and desist letter and see you in freaking court. Because you're a psycho, bitch. You're a psycho. Let it be. Like what? It got rejected the first time, so what? You had to change the reason just to try and obtain money from me? I mean, shit. Are you serious? Man. So, yeah, no, she just, as per usual, as was said on the last live, she keeps changing her story over and over again. 1 minute she didn't get her mail. Next minute she did get her mail. 1 minute she only got 13 items. Then she sends us another photo. There's 27 items. It's like, shit, really? Like, obviously she can't tell a good lie. It's as simple as that. But if you're going to tell a lie, make sure you can fucking back it up. You're not getting caught every single time on your bullshit. You know? So PayPal and me, we're having a laugh at it because it's bullshit. I mean, stick to the one story. Don't get butt hurt because it goes in my favour and then you go and put in another claim for the same order. But then change the reason behind it. But that's all right because as PayPal said, she continues doing this and she's going to get her account blocked. Simple as that. Oh, yeah, messaging the page. Yep, she's just sent a message in the page. I couldn't give 2 shits. Oh, blow me. As you are admin of Krisky Pearls, I hereby, email details, whatever. Fuckwit. Absolute fuckwit. Yeah, admin, just edit it. I don't care. I don't care what, because she's butthurt that the truth's come out that she's a scammer. She's got to keep changing her story, changing her claims. That's all right. You want to make threats to me, I hope they freaking close your PayPal account. I really do. You want to make threats to me and say how you want to make my life hell? You keep threatening, bitch, and I'll take that to the police. I'm telling you now. Because we keep all of our conversations, you know. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. You seen for yourself the freaking threat she made afterwards. Karma's a bitch and all this crap. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Sue. She's gone from talking about a parcel that was from the end of October to now changing it to a parcel that was, I think the order that was put through was on the 8th of November. And I said to PayPal, I said, why is it now, 2.5, nearly 3 weeks later, is she putting a claim through? So I said, bugger it. I said, bugger this back and forth. If I don't get my 27 items in 10 days, she ain't getting a refund. Simple as that. And don't think you can dock it either, because we've got the photo and PayPal have the photo as well. But no, she keeps changing it all the time. The request, the PayPal dispute went in my favour at 1:30 this afternoon. At 3:15, she put in another claim for the same order. but under a different reason. You know, so anyway, enough of that. So we don't know what's happening with PayPal. Orders are going to be late because of this, because literally she's cleaned whatever was left from the account. She's cleaned it. It's sent my account into a negative. And because yesterday I didn't have any access to PayPal whatsoever, all my wage and that my personal wage has gone on to getting beauty stuff and everything for this week. So we've got stock for this week. But we don't have the funds because of what she's done. We don't have the funds for shipping. But once we do, it will go out. But I'd rather be honest with you guys now and tell you, because she's sent my account into negative. What do you guys want me to do? You know what I mean? And the only way that we can get these orders out is if we do sales tonight, because in that way, that money from sales will go onto the order. It will be withdrawn from PayPal, and then it will go to the post office to send everyone's orders out. I thought so too, MJ, but apparently they ended up reopening the case, even though they could see that she had changed her story. And I spoke to the lady and I said, look, what's our best way around it? And she said, give her 10 days to send every single item back, and then if she doesn't, then she don't get a full refund. But it was for $40. One of them, the claim that she's reopened was $40. The other one, I've got to wait for the money to go back in, which was I think it was like $60 or $70. It was something like that anyway. But she sent the account into negative because obviously all my bills would have tried to come out yesterday, and that my PayPal account was frozen and that, so my account was on a negative, absolutely on a negative. So pretty pissed off, but yet again, we always come back from it. You know what I mean? I think the hurtful thing is it was a $40 order and she got like $60, $70 worth of product and she's still complaining. And when I told the lady that today, she was like, are you kidding? And I said, no. I said, have a look at the photo that I sent you. She said, that's nuts. That's nuts. She only paid $40. That's minus shipping, minus $15 shipping. It's like a $25 order, $30 order. What is it? It was $40. Yeah, $25 order. And she got a shitload of product. She got about 27 items were in the photo. And she wanted to complain about that. Yeah, exactly right, Charlie. It's just a matter of it's just we've just got to go through the frickin' shit. You know what I mean? You got to go through the motions. So she's given 10 days because they can't block her from my PayPal account. They've already said that. The only thing that they can do when it comes to blocking is I can block receiving any form of payment from her. But when it comes to disputes or anything like that, I can't. And it's just showed how desperate she is to go from me owing her $250 or wanting $250 in store credit, to the point where she's had to lie to say that she didn't get her orders when she did, to now having to go to the extreme of stating that her $40 order was not hers, and it wasn't. She ended up changing it from not being hers to not being described, like not being an item that was described. And I said, well, that's funny. I said, you can go onto my business page, and I said, we do not have any description because people play games and win prizes. So I said, automatically, you can see the bullshit. And the lady turned around to me and she said, I know, but it's got to go through the motion. I said, well, that's fine. Let it go through the motion. But if she continues the shit, yeah, I'll be getting a restraining order, like an intervention order on her. Because this is nuts. Like, we've gotten threats and, like, calm as a bitch and, oh, you know, I'm going to take you down and all sorts. So, look, I'm trying not to let it bother me, but people's orders are not out because of this. Do you know what I mean? My account yesterday was blocked because of it. Like, it really bugs me when people say don't let it get to you, but it's very hard not to let it get to you when shit like this keeps happening. And it's not fair. People make it sound like people in this pearl industry, hey Brandon, make so much money from doing what they're doing, but we don't. I mean, you can see my account balance now. It's on 0. Like, do you know what I mean? And people keep doing shit like this and being dishonest. It's horrible. It is really, really horrible. So, of course, it's going to affect me because everyone's orders were supposed to be out today. And they can't go out today because of all this crap. You know what I mean? So, it's a bit hard not to let it get to you. You know, I don't even know if PayPal's going to work for tonight. I really don't. Because yesterday they froze it. You know what I mean? So, thanks, MJ. It's just horrible. Thanks, Brandon. Like, it's just like, I thought, okay, yep, sweet. At 1:30 this afternoon, I thought, yep, sweet, it's over and done with. It went in my favour, case closed. And then she put in another dispute in. Like, how many more disputes is she going to put in? Like, seriously. That's what annoys me, because she's taking time from my work schedule just to sort this shit out because she's having financial problems and she doesn't want to be honest. You know what I mean? Exactly right. It's not fair on you guys at all. Like, your orders were supposed to be out today. Paulette, I'm not meaning that at all, hun. I'm just saying it gets frustrating that people say, oh, don't worry about it, ignore it. You can't ignore it. When this is my income that we're talking about. This has a huge effect on you guys when it comes to ordering, when it comes to getting your orders out. So people automatically think that it's just going to affect me, but it's not. It actually affects everyone. Ah, Terry. I'm glad you got your package, my love. I'm glad you got your package. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. As is, I'm saying to you guys, because yesterday we sort of said avoid using PayPal, but I think, at the end of the day, I said just use PayPal. Hopefully it will come through. But yeah. Yeah, no. We can't afford to do, like, everyone's like, do this, do that. We can't afford it. We don't make enough money as it is. I know how much FPOS bills are. It's $160 to hire a month. We don't even make that. I'd be lucky to make $20 a live, if that, profit, without having to go back on any stock or anything like that. We put so much money personally into this business that we're not doing it anymore. We're not like how would you do FPOS? It's an online store. It's not a personal store. You've got to, and there's requirements too, you know. Yeah, look, MJ, I've got I have always kept you guys in the loop. There's no filter with me. And that's the way that I like it to be, because I have the attitude of if something affects me, then I want to know. And that's how I look at it with you guys. If it's something that's going to affect you guys, then you guys need to know about it. Yeah. Charlene, I'm not going to go through the headaches. I'm really not. Because it doesn't really matter how the transaction's done. If it was done through bank, they can easily make a claim through their bank. You know what I mean? There's always ways around it. And sadly, people that know how to scam businesses and shit, they know the ins and outs. So it doesn't matter how much you protect your business, there's always an in and an out. It doesn't matter what you do. Yeah, Brandon. So it went in my favour this afternoon at 1:30, and then she redisputed it again using a different claim for the same order. She did that again at 3:15. So yesterday they froze my account, which is why I told you guys if you were ordering tonight not to use PayPal. But I spoke to the lady. She reckons it should be okay. She's going to keep an eye on it. But, so I'm saying, you guys go ahead and use PayPal and all that. But at the meantime, until we do sales and stuff, orders can't go out. She claimed me. She claimed me. I had to transfer funds in. Because we have, obviously, bills coming out from her account. If there's not enough in there, you get surcharges. You get charges and stuff. So she's really just thrown the spanner. Really just... Yeah, it doesn't matter. They still take the money from your account. If someone disputes it, they take the money from your account. It gets disputed. You've got to wait 35 days to get your money back. I know how they work. We've been ripped off through bank transfer before. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you use. They still know the ins and outs. We had someone who we ended up donating to get a whole heap of beauty item. And it was a $200 order. Person never sent the order. Never did. It took me 20-something days to get my money back. So either way, I'm still screwed. PayPal, it doesn't matter if it's PayPal or credit card, they still, when they dispute it, they take the money from your account. Then they evaluate it and they go, okay, yep, you get your money back or not. It's the same thing. You're still running at a loss. Yeah, she changed it. I think the original claim for the $40 order was because it was the wrong order. It wasn't her order. And then she turned around and changed it at 3:15 and said it wasn't the item that was described. So when you go on an online store and it's got a description, it's not the same description. And I said to the lady, hang on a minute. I said, go and have a look at Chrisky Pearls. So she did. She had a look. She had a look at, the games and what we offer. And I said, there's no description. So I said, how can she put in a claim that talks about description when there's no description? Because you're winning prizes. You're not buying individual items. And she went, oh, now I understand. But because she keeps going back and forth and putting all these new claims in, she said, bugger it. Just say to her, right, she needs to send the 27 items that were in the package. And if she doesn't send it, then she doesn't get a full refund. It's placed on hold, but they still take it from your account. So yesterday, there was $100 worth of disputes from her, right? They took the money from my PayPal account and held it. Okay? Which then sent my account into a negative. So even though they hold it, they still take the money from your account or from your PayPal account and they hold it. So that's what they've gone and done. So my account went on negative and then they froze it yesterday. Even though they said, we're only holding the $100. Even though they're holding it, they're only holding it. They still take it from your account and hold it so that you can't use it. You know what I mean? And then it has an effect whether or not your account gets frozen and shit. So my account got frozen yesterday because of it. Exactly right, Brandon. And that's exactly what I told PayPal. I said, you guys are freaking blind. I said, and not just that, I said, the order that she was originally talking about was an order from November. Not November, from October, late October. Then now, when she's reclaimed it, she's talking about not the order from October, she's talking about the order from the 8th of November. And I'm like, well, hang on a minute, which order are you talking about? I mean, first it's October, now it's November's order. Like, and it's, yeah, she just keeps changing it all. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. They take the money. They say that they're going to hold the money, but the money is no longer in your account. It's in PayPal account until the situation is rectified. The same thing happens at a bank. The same thing happens at a bank. It doesn't matter if they say it's on hold. You can't access it, which means they've taken the money from you. They're only just going to put it back in your account if it goes in your favor. So it's the same thing at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But it doesn't, at the end of the day, guarantee 110% orders are going out on Saturday. And I've said that to my partner. I said, if it means tomorrow I have to go and get a frickin' loan, then that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Depending on the outcome with sales and stuff. But it's just, this always seems to happen. And it happens a lot in the pearl world. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. That people just, they just can't be honest. That's the bottom line. They can't be honest. They think of it as, I've got financial issues, I need money, this is what I'm going to do. And it's really sad because they don't realize the impact that it not only has on me as being a store owner, but on everyone else. You know what I mean? But it's happened so many times to us. And we're not talking little amounts. I mean, this is probably the smallest amount. We had the last person before this, $700 or $730. The time before that, $1,500 or one grand, sorry. The time before that, it was $400. The time before that, that was a girl in America. Her order was, I think it was only small too. I think it was only about $80-90. But it just keeps happening. People just can't, they just can't, be honest. Yeah, that's exactly right, Kayla. It is sad. Hang on, Facebook is being a bitch. Yeah. Well, I think, Sally, I just got your message, hun. Sorry, it took me a while. I think, like PayPal said to me today, if she keeps disputing it, they're going to freeze her PayPal account. They're going to close her PayPal account. Because she can't keep doing it. She can't keep putting disputes in and changing the reason behind it. So that's why we said, because I asked the lady at PayPal that I was speaking to, I said, what's the best way to go about it? She said, bugger it. She said, it's only $40. She said, let her send every single item back. Because, as she said, it's very, very rare that someone that is just wanting money will send the products back or will send the exact same order back. We've got photos, so if she doesn't send it, she don't get a refund. But they've got everything. They know how much she paid. They can see how much each item is worth. She paid $40 for this order. That's including shipping. So really it's only, what, a $25 order? She got at least $50, $60 worth of product, and she's complaining. Well, that's true, Terry. That is very true. So it is what it is. So that person's now being blocked. We're moving forward. I don't think she'll be contacting any more of my clients. Oh, and the other thing is how she turned around and said that she had Zoe's order. She don't have Zoe's order. Zoe's order cost me 50, I think it was like $55 to send to the UK. So it's a pretty big package. And I gave her tracking, and it's coming in tomorrow. So we know that yet again she lied about that too. Yeah. Well, that's exactly right. That's exactly what PayPal said, you know. Let her send it back. It's going to be in her expense. She can't turn around and say that I owe her for postage and shit. It's coming from her expense now, whatever she does. It's not coming from my expense. So at the end of the day, you know, I did the right thing. She got her frickin' order. She wasn't happy with only doing a $25 order and getting over $50 worth of product. She wasn't happy with that. So she put in a claim. She kept putting in a claim for the same order. Well, Charlie, we've got photos, hun. So if it comes in broken, or if it doesn't come in like all the items that's in the photo, she won't get a refund. She will not get a refund. So basically what the process is she's given 10 days to send the item and provide PayPal with tracking details for it. PayPal will act on my behalf, and they will keep tracking it. Then the day that I get her parcel, if it's broken or anything like that, or if there's items missing, basically what I do is I take a photo and I send it to them. So as a fair way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to video myself opening the package to show the items how they've come, so that she can't turn around and say, oh yeah, she probably smashed them or whatever. So I'm going to do a video, and then that video will be sent to PayPal. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. Yeah. The items have to be they have to arrive the same way that they were sent out. So she can't turn around and say, oh, but Australia Post broke it. She needs to make sure that when she sends the item, she bubble wraps it so it doesn't break. And if it breaks, that's an expense for her, because I can't resell it. Her items didn't get to her broken. They came in perfect condition. We got the photos of it. And the photos PayPal have. So if they arrive broken, well, it's a charge on her account. Yeah, or I'll do a live. Yeah, what all the two? I could do a live. If you guys want to see it, I'll do a live. We calculated how many. There was 27 items in the photo. The first photo that she sent, she bogged. So there wasn't 27 items. There was something like 10 or 12 items in there. The rest of the items were not in the photo. And then the next day, which was yesterday, when she sent the photo, it had 27 items. So she keeps changing it. So we've got the photo. We've got both photos. And PayPal want to see the 27 items, not the one with lesser item, like lesser amount of items in it. So that's what's going to happen. So we have to wait 10 days. It has to be within 10 days. No time over that. So, but it is what it is, guys, you know. So if you guys are wanting to order, like I said, anyone who ordered Saturday, Sunday, you do not need to pay for shipping. Unless, obviously, if it goes over when we send it all in the post on Saturday. Which will mean that Saturday Live will be a little bit late because obviously I've got to go to the post office and all that jazz. But yeah, you do not need to pay for shipping tonight. We are fully stocked up, except on artesian soaps because we're waiting on our shipment. I'll show you the office. It's pretty stocked up. We still have artesian soaps left from last week, so they're on offer. We also have these. These arrived. They're in the store, but we do not put these in as prizes or anything because they are quite expensive. These are they're under Chocky Bar melts. These are the same ones that bubble up, that bubble up effect that you guys like with the glitter and stuff like that. So we got Sour Patch Lollies. We got watermelon, which I've got to actually ask because I owe someone, Curtis, one of these. So he gets first dibs. Champagne and strawberry, but he's pretty good. He's like, just put anything in my package. Coconut cream. We got monkey farts. We got wild peony and jasmine. We got grapefruit and lime. We've got hibiscus cucumber. And we've only got one of each of these, guys. There's only one of each. Fresh coffee. And bamboo and white lily. So we've only got one of each. That's all we've got. Because they're pretty thin, we didn't want them melting or discoloring or anything like that. We got 2 huge boxes that came in. That's the empty one. But we've got a whole heap of whip soaps and soy melts. This here is something that I'm going to be testing out. This is a candle. So this one is black raspberry. Now, I can't light it at the moment because it hasn't fully cured. But these are candles. These, I don't know how much I'm going to retail them for. Because individually I already pay $6 for them. So I'm not sure how much we're going to sell them for. But the office is pretty stocked up. When it decides to turn would be awesome. So we're pretty stocked up, guys. So we've got the whip soaps. And that middle one, we've got lip balms, face masks, mini bath bombs. The 6-pack of bath bombs. We've got artesian soaps, so there is a row behind it. We've got your unicorn horns. We got 2 of these. 2 of these are up for grabs. These are those huge bath bombs that's the size of my bloody hand. We've got the paddle pop bars, shower steamers, soy melts and mini bombs. And we go down. We've got the Christmas tree bath bombs, bubble bath bars. We've only got one of the ice cream scoop because that was a leftover. We've got a whole heap of gingerbread man. We've got the sherbet donuts available. A whole heap of waffle soaps available. And we've got shower bombs. Hey, Matthew. So that's what's available for tonight, guys. So you're going all funny on me. So make sure you get those orders in because it's first in, first serve. Hang on the side, blah, things what to... you're not buying the candle. The candle is not up for grabs, my love. The candle I purchased so I can test it out before I bring it in store. I always order one, so there's only one. But if you really, really want one, when I do my next order, I can grab you one if you want. But like I said, I don't know how much I'm retailing it. It's probably not going to be any more than $8, to be honest. I pay $6, so I've got to make a little something on it. So it's not going to be any more than $8. I can tell you that now. But there's no deals. I can't do any deals tonight because I am going to... Remember how everyone that pre-orders and then does in an order, they get a dip from the bucket that's going to have like either beauty items and shit like that in it? That's what we're doing tonight. So we're not doing... Yeah, you know me. I can't double it. I can't double it, Sally. I'm not like that, hun. I know they're mega expensive. Oh, look, I paid $6, so I'm not going to put it up any more than $8. I'm not like that. Other people might do that, but I can't. I'm happy to make $1. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we've always wanted to provide an affordable service for you guys, so I'm not going to double my money or anything like that. If I only paid $6, it's not going to be any more than $8 for those candles. But I wanted to test it out first before I bring it in. So, I'm getting told off by Sally. Do it, don't make me go all mother on you. Bring it. So that's up for grabs, guys. Yeah, I know, woman. I know what you're saying, but you know me, Sally. I can't do it, love. I can't do it, my love. I can't. It's, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to sell it any more than $8, guys. No, there is no minimum, sweetie. There's no minimum. You just buy your items and then you pay for shipping. And that's it. If you're only getting Pearl orders, it will charge you $30 for shipping. But what I'll do is I'll end up putting in extra on the live to make up, so you're not, you know, paying so much. It's all right, Charlie. It's all right, sweet. So that's what's happening today. So we're going to have a bucket that's going to have pulls. So anyone that pre-orders between now and 6 p.m., so an hour and a half before the show, we'll say 6:30, okay? We'll say 6:30. So if you pre-order between now and 6:30, you'll get 2 pulls from the bucket. They could be anything from Reveal Sterling Silver. It could be a pod. It could be a beauty item. It could be a gift, like a silver-plated jewelry, whatever. It all depends on your luck. But you will get 2 pulls. If you do in an order, you get 1 pull. If you pre-order, you get another pull. So that's 2 pulls if you pre-order, 1 if you just order. And that's for tonight. There is no minimum on the orders. The only time that there is a minimum is when we're doing a discount, a 10% off code or whatever. Then there is a minimum, because obviously we're not going to give you, you know, a 20% discount and you're only buying a $1 item. You know what I mean? So then obviously that's when there will be a minimum. No, that's the one thing that we haven't managed to find. So the new supplier, MJ, what we can tell you is so at the moment we've got 4 suppliers for our beauty stuff. This is where we wholesale and we rebrand. Okay. One of them, so all the beauty items that I just shown you just now is from one supplier who's located in Queensland. Then the artesian soaps, the old artesian soaps from last week and onwards, that's from one supplier. We've got a new supplier that's doing artesian soaps, but we're also getting in new stuff, which I'm going to talk to you about in just a minute. And then we've got the soy melts and the whip soaps, the little whip soaps, that's from another supplier. Now, at the moment, we're in the process of expanding our fragrance line. Okay, so we're looking at doing bath bombs and stuff like that. What we can tell you is we're waiting on a wholesale list, because we like to give you guys discounts and sell you items at reasonably priced. So we're waiting on a wholesale list to get in other beauty items, so newer beauty items. One of them being a men's range. So there will be shaving cream for men. There will be an aftershave lotion, all sorts. So we were looking at bringing that in next year, but a few people have inquired recently. So we're probably going to try and bring it out earlier. Just don't quote me on it yet because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Obviously, if I'm paying $15 for like a freaking aftershave, like a shaving cream, I ain't gonna get it because what? How much am I gonna sell it for? You know what I mean? So we're waiting for the list. Once we get the list, we've got to rebrand and stuff like that, get stickers made up and stuff like that, and then we'll be able to sell them to you. But that's what I'm currently working on. So Christmas is all pretty much done. I've got about 3 invoices that need to be done. There was only one person that was interested in the Advent box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up 2 or 3 extras. And then what we're going to do is we're going to either auction it off or we'll do something with it. You know what I mean? But that's something that we're just waiting for sales to pick up a bit so we can get a whole heap of stuff and then box them up and show you guys. Because it was supposed to be done 2 weeks ago, but everything's mayhem. How long till you're coming live hours-wise? 2.5 hours. It's nearly 5 o'clock now, which shit, I need to go to work in like 10 minutes. So it's a couple minutes to 5, so we're on in 2.5 hours. I may be late, so it all depends on what time I get out of work. I'm supposed to get out of work at 7, but sometimes if I have to stay behind, I have to stay behind. So, but generally it's 7:30, it's in between 7:30 and 7:45. So, I'm never any more than 15-20 minutes late. Okay? So that's what's happening for tonight, guys. And yeah, I don't know if anyone has any questions or anything before I go. Sally, there's no duck soaps, hun. That is the new order that's coming out. It hasn't been dispatched yet because the ducks are being made as we speak. So, none of the photos that I put up yesterday, we don't have any of those in stock yet. We've ordered them. They're coming. We're waiting on our labels, which will be here on Friday. But they're probably not going to come out till next week, my love. Yeah, it's a few hour difference, hun. It's so normally I think from what everyone else was saying on Kaika's page and that, it's something like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning when we come on. Or 2:30. So, but Brandon, we do a Saturday show, my love, and that's a day show for us. So it's about this time. Oh no, it's not about this time. It's earlier. It's what is it? 5. So 6 hours. If you calculate 6 hours, like earlier, is the time that we come on live on Saturday. So it's normally 11:30 Sydney, Australia time. So that's probably an easier show for you to watch because you don't have to stay awake or wake up early in the morning because the time that we go on is your evening. It's like 6:30, 7:30 your time. Yeah, it will, Charlie. It will. You're in first. Did you already put in an order, you goose? So make sure, guys. I've literally got to go because I've got to go to work. Make sure you pre-order. And what was I going to say? It was something along the lines. Yeah, first in best dress. I was just reading Charlie's message, and then something came in my head and it left. It's a good night. I don't give a shit what this woman decides to do. Like, seriously, she needs to grow the f up. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's done. We're dealing with it. Let's sell out so we can get all these orders out. Because everything I've paid for, like I've paid for all the orders. I've paid for like at least, well, me and Ash, we ended up maxing our afterpays out just so that we got stock for you guys for this week. No worries, Brandon. Yeah, you're in first. Yeah, I know you are. They sell out. Charlie, because you've already paid, Han, if you see anything that you like from the photos that were put up yesterday, just take a screenshot and send me a message. That way I know what you want. But I'm trying to work out grab bags as at the moment for the artesian soaps, the new ones. I'm trying to work out grab bags. The grab bags will probably be $30. Or we're trying to do some form of game, but it's not easy to come up with games. So that's a work in progress as well. But I know your first stibs. You get first pick on whatever new artesian soap we have. So yeah, that's all pretty much that I needed to say to you guys. If anyone has problems with PayPal, let me know. But it should be okay. It should be okay because they're watching it. You're back as I'm gonna leave. I've gotta go to work in 9 minutes. I wanna have a smoke and then I'm gonna have a smoke and then go to work. Actually, I might have a smoke now while we're still on. But yeah, other than that, we move on. If you see anything, hear anything, shit talk, whatever, screenshot it. Don't take actions yourself. Just screenshot it and we'll deal with it. But don't ever, we tell you what we have to tell you because it's going to affect you guys. Or because people have jumped on and said shit on the live or whatever. So we tell you these things not so that you guys can get involved, but so that you guys are aware of what we're faced with. And because generally the things that we tell you, it always has an effect, whether it be on shipping, whether it be in regards to getting stock in or whatever. This is why we tell you guys. It's never so that you guys can take it on board. You know what I mean? Oh, you're going to be on late tonight. No worries, Francis. So yeah, so don't, like she had messaged Zoe and I lost my shit. I turned around to her and I said, you do not message my clients. This is between me and you. That's it. You don't get my clients involved. And it's the same thing. If we're having problems with people, you don't get involved, hon. They won't fire me. No, they won't. No, they won't. My lounge room's a mess. Mum's going to come home and go, fuck, what the hell's all this shit? Because I had to sort out some... Because we did 2 orders. We did one order for Friday and Saturday, and then one for, this week, like during the week. And so one half of the order came in, but then I ordered from my other supplier because I was running out of soy melts and stuff. So all the shipments came in, but I have to split them half and half because I take half to Dan's place for the weekend lives. So my lounge room's got bloody bubble wrap and boxes everywhere and you name it. Beauty stuff everywhere. But that's all right. That's all right. So yeah, so we're pretty excited. As soon as we find out more in regards to new items, we'll let you guys know. We're just looking around to get good quality but at affordable prices. That way you guys don't have to pay a small fortune just to get items that you want. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're yeah, we're going around and finding out. We're not getting any more suppliers in. Admin Ash was like, "Oh, this looks like a really good supply." I'm like, "No, I do not want any more suppliers. I've got about 6." So no more suppliers. I said, because my supply is pretty good. Like if I see something or if you guys want something, they'll try and work out as to whether or not they can make it and how much. So they're pretty good like that. So we don't really need any more suppliers. A lot of my supply is custom made. So if you guys see a bath bomb that you want, we can try and make it. You know what I mean? Or if you see a fragrance that you like, we can try and get it in. They're pretty good like that, so there's no need for more suppliers. I don't have the storage room. I mean, shit, I went in my office this afternoon and I went far out. We've got 150 melts coming from this new supplier. And I'm like, not melts, artesian soap. So I'm like, where the freak am I going to put it? So, we're running really, really slim on room in the office. So, we're not looking at getting any more suppliers. Nah, working for your parents isn't great fun. They do my head in. They do my head in. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're so lucky." I'm like, no, there's disadvantages to working for your parents. You don't get minimum wage from them. They think that they can hijack how much they pay you a week. There's a lot of downfalls to working for your parents. There's a lot. I wanted to move out a few years. Oh, actually, I did. I moved out about 7 years ago. I moved out for a year, and it was the best thing. I loved it. Absolutely fucking loved it. But because I was working in a cafe during the time and I was doing long hours and then working in the shop, I went, stuff this. I might as well move back home. So I've been at home since because I'm on early shift. I'm on at bloody 4:30 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning I start. So yeah, it's not the greatest working for your parents. There's always downfalls to everything, I guess, but so I hate it. But anyway, it is what it is. We move on. The good thing is I created this business and I love what I do. As much as it's stressful and it causes me grey hairs and shit like that, I love what I do. I love my business because you get to be creative. Thanks, Matthew. Oh, wow, Charlie. It's the worst. So, it is what it is, you know, like, there's, life isn't supposed to be easy, and I tell my partner this all the time. Life is not supposed to be easy. You gotta work 10 times harder just to earn a decent living. It's sad, but it's true. Like, everyone's like, "Oh, you work too hard, you work 7 days," and I'm like, well, I have to, you know, I've got shitload of bills, man, like, it is what it is. You know, I don't want to work 7 days, but I have to, you know, and it is what it is. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go because I've got 2 minutes to run to work. Get those pre-orders in. The new soaps, I'll rehash on everything that we've said. Pre-order between now and 6:30, so you got an hour and a half to get those orders in. If you pre-order, you'll get 2 pulls from the bucket. It could be anything from sterling silver, beauty items, games, plated jewelry, whatever, reveals. It's all on your luck. Everyone that orders will get 1 pull, but it's a bonus. If you pre-order, you'll get 2 pulls. Imagine landing on 2 sterling silvers. Just saying. New soaps, we're not starting till next week. We're waiting for them to come in. Let me know if you're having problems with PayPal. You shouldn't because they're watching the account, but let me know if you see anything funky going on with them. Because we're currently going through all this shit at the moment. And yeah, we'll see you all in what, 2.5 hours time. We'll be live. So get those orders in. Let's sell out. Remember, if you're waiting on an order from Saturday or Sunday, it is free shipping. Use the codes hashtag free shipping if you're within Australia, or hashtag overseas shipping. All one word, all lowercase, to get your to not get charged for shipping again, guys. We look forward to seeing you all drama free later on in 2.5 hours, guys. So go and get dinner, go and get relaxed, and we will see you all soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye for now.